It's too hot! Anyways, ladies, gentlemen, and friends, it is 7 p.m. UK time. It is too warm for this, but it's not as warm as it was yesterday. So, it's the reason why I'm doing this stream here with a fan, water, iron brew, the many other things, and maybe some ice cream. I might take a break to go get some ice cream because I'm feeling a bit funny. Anyways, I'm your host Ninten, the artist, the gamer, the developer, whatever you want to call me, other than Mop-chan. Oh, I did not expect that.
Yeah,
Help!
I did. You coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
Okay, hello Jelly, hello Mega Mario, welcome to the stream. Hello Chili as well. Hello to everyone lurking as well, and to those of you who just came by, welcome to the Creative Corner. And welcome to Irrational Things who has just followed the channel, and Disillusion as well. With a summer cold, sore throat. It's worse because I have it in the winter. It's no nice. I don't think it's nice in any kind of weather. It just makes you feel uncomfortable. Colds make you feel uncomfortable. Yeah. But, yes. Let me know how the audio levels are, before we get started. And we can just get right into it. Because today we are drawing Kim Pines from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I'm going to take a wee drink of water so I can keep my voice the same. Excuse me. Oof. It is roasting, Jelly. It's roasting. Like, I really hope... Oh, absolutely best perfect stream to join on then. Love Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, I've watched the movie, and I've read some of the comics online. I don't own them, though. But I've also watched the anime, and the anime was really good. So yeah, you've came to the right place today. So hopefully y'all can just sit back, relax, try and cool down, make sure you get some water. Yes. Yes, but yeah. Without further ado, I need to switch this screen for that screen and that window for that window. There's too many windows. Why do I have so many windows? And we're just gonna get right into it. Yeah. Yes. Right. Creative Corner! Aha! Okay, I think that should be fine, but if you can't hear me at all because of the fan, just let me know, or if I'm too loud. I want to make sure it's a good balance. So, always trial and error on here, you know? But yeah, today we are drawing Kim, my fave, my Shayla, my beloved. He knows you're live? Shit. Zero? Right, I had this planned before you. I had this planned before you went live. but if you're seeing this, well, welcome. Like, thanks for tuning in, I guess. Get scared. Alright. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I had a good weekend. I went out. I went outside. Wow, I touched grass. It was good. It was nice. It's nice. It was very nice weather. As much as I like to brag on and moan about it being too hot, like, I do like the summer weather at times because there is beauty in it. I was a little worried with how, like, if it was going to, like, if this stream that, if the weather, was actually going to peak at 30 degrees today, I wouldn't have streamed. But since it's not as bad, I just thought, you know what, I may as well. I've had this planned before the weather, so... Summer for experience things without having to pack myself in like a woolly mammoth winter, hot chocolate, movies, and a good homey food. You know what I like the most, and that has a good balance? Both spring and autumn. Autumn's good because it's nice and colourful, and I went to London during that time, and it was really nice to see. It was really nice scenery. Just fixing up a couple of things here. I like spring more than autumn. So many leaves in my garden. I like spring as well because of the cherry blossoms. They're really nice. I'm gonna take a quick sip. You're an autumn person, Jelly. Yeah, you adore Halloween. I'm looking forward to Halloween. Like, now that, it's like your favorite time of the year. Oh my god, Halloween in America, was great. It was great because it was more well celebrated than it was here back at home. So it was a bit of a culture shock, but at the same time, I never knew that there was just so much appreciation for that holiday. I want to like autumn, but I don't like pumpkin spice, and we don't celebrate Halloween. I see everyone celebrates their different things, and we don't judge. Yeah, Halloween is amazing. Like, I get to dress up. One thing I did last year was bake cookies for a witch's picnic that I was doing with my friends. Maybe we should do something like that again. For that. That would be really cool. That would be really fun to do, and we can maybe find like, I like pumpkin spice because I drink it on the way to uni in the morning. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. There's so much I want to do. I'll bring more soup than this time. I will bring more cookies because I know a certain someone absolutely loved those cookies. So, when I was younger, I dressed as Jason Todd from Batman, Michael and the Grim Reaper. And like who? I assume Jason the Killer. Oh, I was thinking more of the lines of Batman, because I know Chili's like a big superhero fan. I think, or am I confusing that with someone else? If so, I apologize. Yeah, the horror killers. I see. I should be seeing a reference for thingy, for Kim, Kim Pines reference Brian Lee O'Malley. And the reason why I specifically look for Brian Lee O'Malley's version of Kim, because obviously he drew her. I think she was a character in another comic, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I really like her. I really like Kim. She's very me coded. Gotta go AFK? No problem, Jilly. You have a good one, alright, hun? I had to pause working on my first art attack to work on the last Solar Pop logo. I'm sure you'll finish it. Is it the one that you showed me? Bay leaves. I'm giving you a warning at this point. Like, please, refrain. Anyways. Like, nothing against you, Bay Leafs, it's just I'm not really comfortable with NSFW topics, please. It's alright, it's alright, Jelly. It's been handled. Am I still... Oh yeah, I'm still angry. There we go. But yeah, just for future reference, okay? Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Just remember in future. Hi, Sprunky! Sorry I didn't catch your message there. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the YouTube chat. For those who don't know, I stream on both Twitch and YouTube. So, well, I just jumped into the YouTube because I'm nosy. Fair. The thing is, I do that a lot. In other people who multi-streams. I'm drawing Kin Pines today from Scott Pilgrim. I'm not really digging this. I might restart the sketch and up the opacity up a little bit. But yeah. Okay, so looks like I have to fix up her hands a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna fix up her pose. The hands are looking a bit beefy. There we go. So that's a clenched fist. Do 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 do. I think this is fine. It was this part that was bothering me a little bit. And what we can do is position it here. Yeah, that looks a bit more. That looks a bit more logical. Giving myself guidelines. I don't think I really need that part. Just more for the left. Her left, not my left. But we'll get to it when we get to it. It's just to support what's happening in the rest of the sketch here. Right, let's try. Yeah. I'm sure it will start to look a bit better once I start doing line work and stuff for this. Am I missing anything in chat? No, not right now, but question, is anyone getting the new Donkey Kong game? You are, yeah. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I'm still waiting for their catalog to kind of like grow, essentially. The Mario Kart world looks fun. I did see yourself, Omega, and Argic, and a few other people in the community, play Mario Kart together, to raise money for charity, I believe. Paid for it already, so it should be for my door on Thursday. I keep forgetting that they release their games on Thursday now. It's weird. I'm always used to them releasing their games on the Friday. Is it because Nintendo has like a 4-day working week now? Weird. But yeah, it's like, not that I find it like I'm like, oh, they should release their games on the Friday, but which is not the case. However, I still forget that. maybe I shouldn't have found out, because it would mean that I would get a game in the post and think, oh my god, I got my game early. Oh my god, it finally happened to me. And then I realize, and I'm like, oh. Oh wait, no, it's I'm drawing it the wrong way. Give me a second. That limb is supposed to be longer. That limb is supposed to be longer.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
Jump scared by most critical? What? Man, you're going to be playing that new Scott Pilgrim game, Minton? Absolutely, Bayleafs. Sorry, I only just seen your message because I have many tabs open. But yes, I'm watching, I want to play it. I've not played the first one because, it's it's overwhelmingly complex. And I'm sure, like, I have many friends who have played, Scott Pilgrim, who probably know their shit more than I do. Apologies for my language. However, it's PG-13 anyway, it's fine. Purple bugler alarm? Purple bugler alarm? Is that it? Also, welcome into the stream, Radar. It's been a hot minute. How have you been, man? You still into Zelda? Ha! What a question. I know, right? You know what I should do? Split screen. Right. Now I've got many tabs on here. Did I am a storm that is approaching not work? Damn you, trigger fire! I don't know if I could do anything about that. I would need to ask Turbo because he uses it as well. Yeah, he uses trigger fire. Does I don't know. Maybe ask him. In your response to your question, Radar. But yes, Bayleafs. Turbo does use trigger fire. Sure, just let me send an email. It is very... I'm very much still overly obsessed with the Zeldas and the man's abs. I mean, it's a given here. Everybody knows that that they freak out over Breath of the Wild Link. But look at Twilight Princess Link. Insert quote from 2022 here. That's how long it's been. I know, I'm old. I mean, Twilight Princess Link, like, hear me out, right? I feel like that was like his peak. Like, I don't get me wrong, I like the softness Skyward Sword Link had in his design, but it's like Twilight Link had best Zelda had the best. Yeah. Yes. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Freaky. I'm trying. See, jokes like that are fine. See if it's like blunt, straight up, and it's something that I don't like talking about. I won't talk about it. If Zelda was a TikTok channel, Twilight Princess Link would be. Oh, don't even get me started. If anyone like for like people who are on TikTok, right? For my friends and mutuals who are on TikTok, you may know there is a lot of edits with a lot of characters. And I'm afraid Zelda has not escaped that trend. That's the consensus, but I don't see it. Oh my god. What have I done? I mean... what have I started? What have I started? Based on rationality and experience. Oh god. We are having fun on here on the Nintendo 7 channel. That you guys are. Anyways, what am I doing here? Why am I not drawing? Completely, yeah. Gerudo Link. I agree. And it's not the first time that they've made Link cross-dress. the first time, I believe, was in Triforce Heroes. Look, I'm a Metroid. Look, I'm a Metroid fan. This is all mutual. Is it now? Is it now, Radar? Yeah, but at the same time though, Nintendo's sort of straying away from, like, is trying to be a lot more progressive, which is good. They're being progressive in terms of diversity, and that's what I really liked about Princess Peach as well. Princess Peach Showtime was such a fun game. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Just because it's not your Mario, it's not your Luigi's Mansion, or it's not even your Mario RPG or Paper Mario. I want them to give us more Bayonetta. The thing is though, Jelly, Bayonetta 3 got announced in 2017. It took until 2022 for the game to release. That was 5 years. The development cycle for it to have like a teaser would be about a year and a half, which would be 6.5 years of game development. And knowing Platinum Games was responsible for Devil May Cry, and Devil May Cry takes a long damn time to make their games. Please, DMC6, please, I'm begging you. And they're also the same guys that made Devil May Cry. I gotta play Devil May Cry as well. I got the trilogy for my birthday. I'm looking forward to trying that out. Because Virgil, I like Virgil as a character. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Fair warning, Nintendo, the game can be difficult. I've played Code Vein. I will be fine. Special editions are the best way. DMC 3, 4, and 5, I will die on that hill. I have heard that I have heard that DMC 1 and 2 don't really contribute much to the story, but 3, 4, and 5 do. Which is interesting. I still have to watch the DMC anime, and I kept banging on about that. Gonna jump off and make a pop noodle. Have a good stream. No worries, Jelly. You know where I am if you need me. Okay, that looks fine. We can correct this. Well, I'm looking forward to it, but Bayleaves. I'm trying not to say too much because I really don't know what to expect. Other than the gameplay to be super combat heavy, and I really like combat heavy games where I can just button mash. I mean, hey, I play Smash Bros. I used to play Smash Bros back in the day, so yeah. I might actually move this up a little bit because her arm looks a little long here. Compared to our left one, so we're just gonna do this, right? Okay, I think that looks a little better actually. If I'm not completely mistaken, the correct way to play DMC, if you want the chronological order, that is DMC free. 1, 2, 4, 5. Got it. I also know that Lady is voiced by Kate Higgins in the games. Both in 4 and 5. And I really like her voice work in Sailor Moon at the moment, so she also voices Pauline, which I found out about. So oh yeah, I actually reacted that to my friends who also played Code Vein alongside me. Because I did not finish that game alone. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much for free. Okay, so her hoodie pattern is actually very simple here. Okay, it's looking a lot more like Kim. Okay, that's not looking too bad. That is not looking half bad at all. But we could improve that part of the piece a little bit. By the way, everyone, because it is that warm, we're gonna take some measures to make sure that we get more water during the stream, and also just make sure we stay focused during this arting period, I guess. I think that is not how you draw a fist, and you're imagining it. Actually research the human reference for once. What was I gonna clenched fist holding drumsticks. Okay. Sticks. No AI, please. Thank you. Okay, that's perfect. All I needed was just stock images. Perfect. Ooh! I could do the devil horns, actually, to make it easier on myself. Let's change it up a little bit. Okay, so index finger and pinky finger are the ones that I need to be fully pointed. There we go, and boop. And ooh, I like that. I like that. That's looking adorable. Yeah, I hope everyone's keeping fine this summer. Oh, that'll fix itself later in the line work part, but this means that we have a fix. We have a fix for what we're dealing with here. There we go, and merge that down. And this time we're gonna go with black ink with this one, as the background isn't going to be colored for this one either. So Oh, okay. The line work's compensating for my crappy sketching skills digitally. Like, I feel like my sketching skills are better traditionally. That's why I do all my sketches on paper before putting them onto the digital program. Line work, perfect. Color, even more great. But sketches, I can never really sketch in a digital programming, a digital software made for artists only, with no funny business, making it so that our art isn't ours. Looking at you, Adobe. Dang. That was a bit of a voice change. Oops. Actually, I like that shape, but we're gonna. There we go. Why am I angry? I don't know. Real talk, I'm surprised Adobe hasn't been sued sooner with all of the shenanigans it was trying to pull off. I know. The cancel fees, the hidden cancel fees, the hidden cancel fees without refund, all of that stuff. Chat, real talk here, and this might spark up some debate, but we can put it to a vote if you want. Do you think subscription services should provide refunds if they don't mention that certain features or certain pieces of content will get pulled off of that streaming service? It's like Stop Killing Games, but for like live subscription stuff, essentially. Because I hate that you can't get a refund on a service that dissatisfied you after paying so much. Like, granted, that you would need like a legit reason with evidence, of course. But you should have been compensated for that, if you understand what I mean. I think another issue is that between the companies that create and provide art software, there's no set standard or whether for what should be features or not. Yeah, like I would feel if they're making art software programs. For example, Procreate does a lot of research on their community. Hence why the CEO of Procreate came online and said, no, we're not putting AI in our software. Full stop. Which is really bold of him to say, because Apple's been really pushing that on people recently. And I will never use it. One day, AI will become oversaturated. Just like a certain other thing that became oversaturated. Not Google Cars. Google Cars never existed. Oh, what was it? It was virtual reality, yeah. Virtual reality. Like, everyone was so hung up on virtual reality. Or was it? What was it? It reminds me of something. It reminds me of a trend that was utilized for so long, and then it peaked, and it became oversaturated. What was it? Oh yes, streaming services. To the point where cinemas are closing down because of the lack of people who are going to the cinemas now would rather watch it on their streaming service. Like, I'm not gonna say the two topics are similar. However, it's more, I can't really put my finger on it. One day AI will become oversaturated to the point where people will start. I thought you were talking about blockchains and cryptocurrencies. Actually, you've just nailed the point there. NFTs were really popular before the dawn of AI. I stand on that. NFTs were the big thing before AI art, and it probably played a part in the development of AI as well. And as much as I keep things positive and stuff here, I'm an artist. I care about this topic, and I feel like as a creative with a creative voice, it's important for me to talk about these topics. It was like that, where they were stealing a bunch of images from artists and people, where people were suing, and now with AI, people are just accepting it. And I'm just like, no. That literally abandons every single computing ethic and law we have passed through throughout history to one, protect creatives, and two, stop piracy. Well, it's not really stop piracy, I'm gonna be honest, people still do it anyway for their reasons. But like the misuse of a computer when it comes to unethical hacking and cyber attacks and stuff. And that really interests me. Anyways, we're almost leaning on to about an hour. And we're halfway through the line work here. So, let's save. Because we can't abandon that. And I'm gonna take a quick little break. So, break will last 10 minutes as per usual. I might take a little longer, but don't worry. Feel free to get your snacks, get your food. Radar. Whenever I have stuff available, I'll let you know. Okay. But yeah, feel free to go get some food, some water, whatever you need. Maybe a nice pole, maybe a frub, damn it. Or, like, the frub adverts have gotten to me. But, I'm not complaining, because I used to love frubs when I was younger, as well. Or an iron brew, if you're in Scotland. Make sure you stay hydrated. And I will be right back in 10. See you in 10 for more than 10. I'm still working on that spiel. Dang it. Right. I'ma go get water. Ladies, gents, non-binary friends, it is almost 8 o'clock. We have pancakes. Mini pancakes. Because despite having dinner, I'm actually feeling a little bit hungry. But we're back. We are back. Let's dance. I can't do the thing other VTubers do, like Iron Mouse, for example, but thank you, Radar. I appreciate it. But one, and as I get interrupted by the bells of the church bells, I would say, that I really like to do, I want to do another Let's Play. I don't know what Let's Play though, as, I really enjoyed playing Twilight Princess. I also really enjoyed Wind Waker as well. Just getting to play that game and also chat with you all has been great. I want to play something actiony on the stream. And now that and now with my PC, I've got a couple of games now. One of them being Persona Free Reload. Granted, I don't know if I would do Persona Free Reload on stream. I might do Hades. Actually, I'm not gonna get distracted again. Yes, I've got mini pancakes with me today because they're nice. I can confirm that Hades 1 is a lot of fun. Yeah! From what I've heard anyway. Well, actually, I played a bit of Hades 1, never finished it. Yeah, we're going for an anime Kim look. Sort of. Inking just allows the art piece to make to like feel so much better. I quite like it. I quite like doing inking in my spare time as well. It's relaxing. Beep. Boop. Boop. And well, actually no. Okay, so... The eyes are actually really easy because they don't really have shading in them. But yeah, it's time to clean up the artwork. This is already gonna go so hard. My question for you, chat, is: do you have a favorite character of Scott Pilgrim yourself? I like Kim. I love Envy. Envy's a diva. I also really like Matthew Patel as well. He's very silly. I might have to reload and play Persona 3 once again once I finish Persona 5 Royal, now that I have got hooked onto this hard night. Oh, have you just gotten into Persona? Welcome! That's all I'm gonna say. I actually need to watch the OG movie and the new show before I give a favorite. That's fair. I tried Persona 5, but bounced off hard, and then bought 5 Royale on PC, and it stuck with me since I remembered my mid-2000s self playing Armored Core 3 and Persona 3 Portable. I started with Persona 3. I've not played 5 yet, or 4. And that's because Persona 3, because Persona 3 is my first game, and I've not finished it, because I know what happens. I know what happens. And guess who's my favorite character? The main character. Well, I say that. Shinjiro is also a favorite of mine. And I apologize for the spoilers there, people, but Reload's been out for a year, right? It has been out for a year. This is actually looking really nice. I love how comical it looks. You know what? We're gonna sharpen that actually. So by the time I likely get to Persona 4 Golden Revival, will probably drop. So pretty much playing the Persona Remastered Refined Trilogy. Yes, we're gonna get a remake. Like, I'm betting money on this. We're gonna get a remake of Persona 5 before we get Persona 6. That is how it's gonna go. And I'm just like, Atlas, calm down with your remakes. Like, focus on something new. Like, as much as we love nostalgia here and there, even Nintendo doesn't go that far with remakes. Like, come on. Don't tempt. I still also have to play Persona 5 Strikers and Tactica. And there's also that mobile game that came out for Persona 5 as well, I might add. Okay. We're going places with this. Oh, I might actually straighten this up a little bit. Yeah, Phantom X, yeah. Playing that on Steam too, alongside Persona 5 Royal. Oh, nice. You know, it's the same with Sonic games. We're gonna get a remake of, like, Lost World before we'll get Unleashed on PC. I mean, we've got recompiled, right enough. But for those of us who don't have an Xbox and don't want to risk piracy at the moment, not that I'm against piracy, what is it? Thank you, Radar, for reminding me to back up my work. Damn you, Tesco! Yes, I still hate Tesco. I still don't like Tesco. They are very adamant on not restocking their Pizza Express cookie dough. Not cookie dough, pizza dough. Imagine a cookie dough pizza that probably exists in candy form. With like Nutella on the top and like grated white chocolate flakes. That sounds nice. Speaking of, I'm gonna eat another pancake. That's the thing in Domino's Pizza in America. A big chocolate chip cookie, essentially. You mean to tell me that Domino's Pizza in America has a giant cookie as one of their desserts? We don't get that here. That sounds amazing. And a lava cake. That sounds interesting. Okay. We can edit the line work later. I think we're safe to get into colouring at the minute. So, first off will be Kim's I can't speak today. Damn it. Tracksuit. There we go. Actually, nah. As much as I would love to put lines over this, I'd rather not, if it doesn't exist. Every day I do this and I do art, I guess. I know it's been years, but I'm still bummed about Hudson Softs. Can I ask, what is that? It's like that Guardians of the Galaxy meme of, who? Oh, Bomberman. Yeah, Bomberman hasn't been about in ages. You know what hasn't been about in a long time? Puyo Tetris. I got that game recently as well, and I'm loving it. I'm also making a little Puyo project. The grid is set up. I've also programmed some sprites in that'll soon have data in them, and they move. All I need now is for the grid to have a collision so like the sprite won't move out of bounds of the grid, essentially. And then that's all the basic stuff done, and then it's just figuring out data. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, I'm gonna lurk in a certain someone's stream, as if they're going to be live after we finish this piece, I might raid them. And I'm not gonna say who it is until the end of the stream. I'm leaving it as a wee surprise, so why no? I'm having the time of my life making this at the moment. I love how edgy she looks at the moment. One thing that I've been doing this month is art fight. Now, I've seen an art fight before. People competing, and not competing per se, but just gifting and showing artists, and just like appreciating the craft as a whole. It's a bit bittersweet, I'm not gonna lie. the first part done. And that is her. That was the part that I needed a lot more focus on. Now, it's probably as easy as pie to do the rest of this. And then the background as well, before we go into shading and rendering, which is cool. Cool beans. Okay, so her green skirt is a little bit discolored, but we'll go with it. Oh yeah, we're getting there with that look. I'll make her zip a separate layer as well. Boop, boop, boop. That's looking good. And Kim has like red orangey hair, like brown. That's a bit too ginger, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let's try and desaturate a little bit. Not darken it per se. Yeah, I've pretty much got the right idea here. Been replaying Donkey Kong 64 in anticipation for Bonanza. Oh yeah, I want to play it as well, simply because Pauline's in it, and I really hope we get a Daisy-centered game soon. I would really love a Princess Daisy game, in the same vein as like Princess Peach Showtime. We have gotten that. That is looking good. That is looking good. Oh my god. That's going hard at the moment. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna grip all this. Hide that. Crimson red. Let's darken it a little bit. Actually, darken and saturate it. And we're gonna rotate this square around like this. And hear me out, chat. diamond. We're gonna color that. What is it with this one? Oh, okay. I think it's this. I think it's right. Okay. So what we're gonna do? Let's see how that looks. Sorry if I'm being too quiet, chat. I'm just figuring out what position would work best for these diamonds here. Granted, no one will know the difference, but I'm very... Ooh. Hello. What if we do that? And of course, we can't go without the outline, the O-line, the outline. What's going on with me today? There we go. That is looking lovely. Lovely jubbly stuff. Right. So, I think we're pretty much on a roll, but we could take a break right now. If we wanted to. Yeah, we'll take a break. and also gives us a chance. Oops, wrong thing. We're gonna save. Right. Oh crap. And yeah, so we're gonna go right into shading and rendering after this. But I'm just gonna take a quick break to get a little snack, some more pancakes, and just chill. But yeah. I'll see you in 10. I had myself muted for that. Thanks. I hate it. But yeah. We're just gonna get right into the nuts and bolts of shading. Okay, we can go with this. Okay. But yeah, other Let's plays that I want to do on stream. I don't know, like, I want to do a long play of something action-packed. And as much as I love my Zelda games, and I do want to do Skyward Sword down the line if I ever get it, though it's going to be a bit of a pain to do. In Sonic games, I want to do Unleashed. I really want to do Sonic Unleashed. But I want to do the Xbox version, which is a bit I don't have an Xbox, so. But Nintendo, you have Uno. It came free with your Xbox. I know Uno came free with my Xbox. Alright. We have our thingy done. There we go. Now the reason why I love doing art streams here than compared to Procreate is because of these brushes. I really wish Procreate had more brushes like these. And I wish they would stop paying attention to dreams and actually focus on their main drawing app. I also like it because it reminds me of old comics, so. We got it. We got it. We are doing it. We're so back. overlay. Yes, I'm using the mouse. So, this was before I got my drawing tablet. I used MS Paint as like my drawing software back in the day. And I would use mouse. I would also use the vector tools as well to create shapes and stuff. It took a very long time, but it was worth it because that's how I was doing digital art at the time. I love doing that with my artwork. I just love, like, okay. As much as I would love to make these digital pieces up for Art Fight, and I might do that next year if I'm able to compete next year. Not compete, take part. It's not a game jam, and Dan, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. I love coloring it, doing highlight. Like, I probably said this before, but highlights is like my favorite part of the process. Next is skin, so we'll add alpha. Probably go with this color actually. Multiply Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see the vision of like the sketch that I scanned in traditionally. I'm really happy how this is turning out because I really like Brian Lee O'Malley's art style. And he's a big inspiration to me. Right there, right along. Right along. Right along. I did it! I'm doing it, guys. I'm actually getting on with it. Have I been muted this entire time? I was yapping! I was yapping to you all, talking about stuff and about how this artist got me into like comics and stuff, whilst you guys probably didn't hear that because it was muted. Damn it. I really need to be more cautious. I just thought you got in the zone. I mean, true, but at the same time... Oh, that was an epic fail. But it's not the first time. I'll tell you that. I am told I really get in the zone of things when either when I'm drawing or playing a video game. Scuff is expected, right? I mean, look at Amelie, the queen of Scuff. Also a good musician as well. So and is also now a member of VJojo, which is amazing. Okay. Okay. I think we'll go with that. And then it's her skirt, her her. I might add some shine to her eyes, actually. Now that you're thinking about it, come to think about it. Like, I'm not trying to replicate the entire style, if you understand what I mean. Everywhere we go, do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. But yes, scuff is usually expected from streamers, including clumsy ones like myself. We'll just say it's part of the Nintendo charm, eh? I guess so. I mean, for those who have been around for like the past 5 years, know what I'm about anyway. But for those who don't know, yes, I am very clumsy. I apologize in advance, but at the same time, get used to it. Oh, man. Oh. I guess it is part of the Nintendo charm. Which one is the... Oh yeah, it's this one. Drumming. Drummer. I used to play percussion back in high school. I wasn't allowed to play the drums right enough, but I did like making beats with a little like padded circle thing. Don't remember what it's called. Right. Actually, no, we'll go for full for this one. There we go. That looks better. I'm sorry, this music's ominous. It is ominous. Ominous. Ominous, yes. Let me change it up a little bit. Shuffle my playlist. Thank you. There we go, something a little bit more bubbly. Okay. We are gonna do a little simple. There we go. Oh, that looks nice. Hmm? Hmm. Alright, Kim is done. Okay, we're gonna copy layer style, paste layer style, can group this, and group that. And we're gonna create 2 layers, one for highlights, one for shadows. I think we're gonna go with a nice pink shadow. That is too bright. Let's go for rose. We'll go for rose. That is the wrong pen. Actually, no. Let's go with the overlay with this one, because we want to make it a lot more softer, right? Oh, I can feel the cold air. I could go for overlay, make it orange. Oh, hey! We've got somewhere. We've got somewhere with this. It makes her look a lot more vintage in a way. I think we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that, actually. And lower the opacity down a little bit. Or we can oh no. We can't overlay it, but what we can do is create another layer over here. Overlay. Yeah! Let's go! Look at that, chat. Look at that. I think we're done. Actually, we're not done. We need the AI disturbance filter. Give me 1 second. Pins. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. What it's supposed to do is it is supposed to trick the AI into not reading the image. And of course, we need to add our little no AI watermark, which screws up everything. So I'm just gonna hide this. Put it here. Lower the opacity. And we've got our art piece here. Look at that. Look at that, babe. Look at that beauty. Alright, so I think that puts us to the end of our stream. Hi Sprunky, we're just ending. We've finished the art piece now. We didn't take 3 hours this time. That's a record. Granted, I had the sketch done in advance. Maybe that's what cut down the time, but we've got Kim Pines now. Let's go. Okay, I think that will bring me to go to just chatting. All right. I'm just gonna double check my raid targets just to see if they're still alive. Twitch.tv. Yeah, I just want Twitch.tv, please. Thank you. Oh, they went off. Ah, that's alright. We'll pass the raid on to our friends at Last Minute Continue. So, I am here. Hi! You just missed it. But here, that's what we did. We did this. We did this. We did some things. We had some laughs. Fuck, I missed the entire fucking stream. It's okay. How was Minecraft? I hope you're not like as much as I know you love horror. I hope you're not you don't get constantly spooked out. Like that was scary. That shit looks scary from a perspective. I wouldn't imagine myself playing this on stream. Traumatized. Oh shit. My condolences. Again, apologies for the swearing. That is 2 swears. I did not swear that much during this stream. That's a record. I know what Subaru feels when returned by death. Speaking of ReZero, I might be getting a REM figure soon. I might be. So to put on my blue side of my shelf, because I have now color coded my figure shelves now. My condolences. I'm leaning on to her. I know what happens, obviously, but I love Rem. I love Rem. She's a cinema roll. Okay, so. Without further ado, we're rating our friends over at Last Minute Continue tonight. They're playing Cards Against Humanity, which is always fun and always cool. So yeah. Now for my ending spiel that I am practicing at the moment. Ladies, gentlemen, non-binary friends, thank you for watching the art stream here at Ninten7, or the Creative Corner, as I would say. I thank each and every one of you for sticking around, even if you just came in at the last minute. So yeah, thank you for Irrational Things for the follow. Irrational Things for the follow. And also a big welcome to Mega Mario. Hopefully we'll see you around a little bit more often. So yeah. Things. Next week I will have a stream next week. Same time. And I might do some art fight stuff. I might. Is this stream also going on Twitch right now? Yes. Yes, Sprunky. I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the moment, which is kind of cool. I should really practice on including the two and two together, because it can get a bit overwhelming at times. But yeah. So I've been Ninten. Y'all have been amazing, and we're gonna raid our good friends at Last Minute Continue. So yeah, it's too hot for this. I still have my fan on, so that's something. And I'm gonna go cool off and have more pancakes. Stay creative, y'all, and happiness will always bring you good luck.